Trying to see what so like 50 Cent over here flirting with Kelly Clarkson. They cute, but they'll never work. 50 will have her looking like how he had the comedian Chelsea Handler. He'll have her around here stuttering. She already stuttering just trying to talk to him. Ooh, ooh. Y'all, I know I don't usually believe in the whole Friday the 13th stuff, but I will say today, I mean, it's been fine. It's just been slow motion for me, slow motion for me. Doom, 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 doom. I don't even know why, but it feels Friday the 13th ish. Not scary, but just kind of like, you know how when you have pause because you don't want something to be like go wrong? Right. I don't know. Maybe it's just the anxiety of the fact that Christmas is almost here and I ain't even halfway done my shopping. How about y'all? Y'all did all y'all shopping? Yeah, please. Listen, every day that goes by, the closer and closer I get to gift cards. Don't judge me. You don't know my life. Okay? Don't judge me. I just thank God that I am here and healthy and happy and ready for everything Christmas and New Year has to offer. Okay. By the way, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right. Hold on. Who's this? Okay. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Radio-Muva Live. And that's everybody. Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, everybody. Make sure you subscribe. With this holiday season, man, this is the first time that, well, I mean, of course, it's the first time I've been streaming during the holidays because we just started streaming when? When did we start? It's December. We started in what? October? No, October, November, December. So October or something. Y'all, we going on 2 months. We're going on 2 months strong, chat. We building, we cooking, and building our own community right here at Radio-Muva Live. All right, so you already know before we get to some tea time, let me make sure that we up and going. But what I was saying is, y'all make sure y'all subscribe because so my dad, I was raised by my dad only, if you didn't know, and every parent child relationship has its own story, own history, own issues, own everything, right? But my dad, this is a different year for him. My dad has vascular dementia, and he is still my Superman, but he is a extra special version of himself now. So it has caused me to learn a lot, as well as my kids and my stepmom. And my dad is a lot. Okay, he is a mess. He always was a mess. Gonna be a mess. Still is a mess. And you guys will get to hang out with him because he will be hanging out. Okay, so what are we gonna call him? We're gonna call him. We can't call him. Let's call him Radio Pops, something like that. We'll let Brooklyn name him, right? But my dad will definitely be hanging out. So we'll do some special things throughout the holidays. He'll be here for 2 weeks. So we'll do some special things throughout the holidays, especially for people who have parents that are people that are caregivers or people who have parents with dementia. Because it's a lot, every type of dementia. Like it's a lot. We still trying to get Dr. Aldewan Tart on the show. And the only reason I thought about that is because I was thinking about, just how it's different types of dementia, how it's different types of narcissistic personality disorder. So y'all tag Dr. Aldewan Tart, okay? That's ALDUAN TRA. I'm sorry, Lord, TRA. That's not right. The last name is TARTT. Tag Dr. Aldewan Tart. Tell him we need him on Radio-Muva Live, okay? Because we got questions. Okay. All right. Y'all, what y'all doing this weekend? Y'all going to see the lights? I'm definitely going to see the lights. I looked up the lights, the drive-through lights, because it's cold. Shoot, it's cold. My allergies already acting up. I'm not trying to be out there freezing. Plus, listen, I'm still just getting to the point, honey, when I can feel my everything after last weekend's ice skating debacle. So I'm not even gonna try my luck. But I do want to go see the lights or something like that. Something light, something low key. Because ain't nobody trying to do nothing that costs money right before Christmas. Period. Sure. All right, let me just make sure that we're up and going everywhere, y'all, because earlier this week we were having some problems with like the Facebook connection. Okay, cool. All right, so we good on Facebook with Gucci. We good to go. Speaking of Facebook, man, I will say Facebook to me is like, it's like a combination of the news mixed with I'm gonna say life Google. And the reason I say life Google is because I feel like my family, a lot of my family's on it. It's the one place that everybody in every part of my life can congregate, right? So you got your family, your friends, your haters. You also got probably your kids. Then you have like your old classmates, right? You have your old teachers. Like Facebook is just that place where everybody come to Facebook to congregate. But every time I get on Facebook, I'm starting to be careful going down my stream. I'm having to do Facebook the way I do the news when I know like I'm about to do something that I don't want to I can't find out nothing drastically bad or nothing like that before it happens, because I've been finding out so much on Facebook. And today I get on Facebook and I see one of my old classmates, rest in peace to John Plush. Man, John Plush has passed away. And it's never easy. And I think this might be the second or third. No, definitely the third. So maybe the third or fourth classmate that I've lost this year. And I promise you, I found out about all of them on Facebook. So hold your people a little tighter this holiday season. Any drama that you got going on, I don't care what the reason is, okay, let it go. It ain't worth it. Because what you gonna do if the drones land out the sky and come for me and you? What you gonna do? Exactly. So nothing is that serious that is more important than the fact that we got freaking drones flying over us and we don't know what it is. Nobody don't know what it is, and nobody act like they don't want to take accountability for it. Y'all, what in the drone is going on? What in the drone is going on? Slowly but surely, I'm starting to feel like every Will Smith sci-fi type movie that came out, all the Back to the Future movies, all the everything, like all this missing. I mean, is it flying cars? They're talking about the drone is SUV size, right? So is it an actual flying SUV? Listen, I just would like to go on record by saying none of this happened until Donald Trump got elected as president again. I'm just saying. And we all know who like to fly and put computer type stuff in space. Elon Musk. Y'all stay woke. Seriously though, y'all, there are drones everywhere right now. People are having all kind of sightings, and I think that the media it keeps the anxiety down with the American people, the public, not just American, the public period, because they talk about it as drones. And I think when you started calling UFO, they changed it from UFO to UAP, right? Unidentified something, because I think that it just sounded less scary, or more like just business, right? more like something that the military could handle. Okay. And then now with drones, I feel like the military has kind of shifted from calling them UAPs to calling them drones, because it's just easier to have the conversation with the public and in the news, um by calling them drones without people getting upset, getting anxiety. And they already asking a lot of questions. So the last thing you want to do is have them ask more questions that you don't have the answer to. What in the drone is going on? Y'all, listen, I am a firm believer always that the government, they don't know everything, but they be knowing. And I mean, I get part of it is you don't want to cause a public I don't want to say riot. What's the word I'm looking for? Like where everybody goes off the deep end, because it's so much misinformation out here already. It's really, really hard to control the narrative if you tell the public what it is while you're trying to get it under control, et cetera, et cetera. So the government likes to, what I've noticed outside of COVID, is that um they like to have a solution first before they tell the people of some sort. Because if not, then you get what's happening right now. And what's happening right now is because you cannot hide SUV sized drones. Okay. People are not dumb. They can see, they have smartphones. And listen, what in the drone is going on? And why is they targeting New Jersey? My step glam baby and step daughter and stepson are in New Jersey. Hey y'all. Y'all seen some drones? I'ma call y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all see. Send me some exclusives. Listen, after all the stuff that we see on the internet nowadays, okay, as desensitized as we have become and are becoming, unfortunately, are we really scared of aliens at this point? I mean, honestly, out of everything that I'm worried about, is aliens one of them? Not really. But what I am worried about is a government that is not aware of what's going on when there are fleets of things flying over us now. And I'm also worried about what is going on with China. Like, I don't understand the relationship that the US has with China. Like, I feel like I need more information. We got questions. Y'all, I just feel like, because they keep saying it started with the Chinese spy balloon, right? And like China is trying to like hack our text messages, and like, what is China trying to do? Like, they're trying to take over the US? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand like what they're trying to gain. Maybe one of you all do. I just wish that people would really focus on the fact of just living a life, building a great life, so that we could all have a great experience here, and try to mitigate and lower bad experiences for everybody. Listen, shoot, you think they mad because we trying to cancel TikTok? You think that's what it is? Now, I tick and I talk every now and then, Radio-Muva on TikTok. But but I never really got all the way into it. Like, I'll go on it, but I never went down like the whole TikTok rabbit hole. And I can't really say it's because of my age, 35, because it's all ages on TikTok, from my niece to my older coworker to everybody, grandpas and everything. So I don't know. I don't know, but I do know that it is set for TikTok to be banned starting in January. And of course, Donald Trump takes office in January. And remember, before, Donald Trump was talking about, hey, TikTok, you need to sell the company to a US owner. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Y'all think the drones got something to do with the fact that we might cancel TikTok? Yeah, that scares me, honey. That scares me more than thinking about if it's aliens or not. Because if it's aliens, as ghetto as Earth is, I might be inclined to say, "Can I get a ride to wherever y'all going?" I'm just saying. Anyway, but what I do see throughout this whole drone situation, which is why I told y'all, even when it was voting time, that's why it is so important to vote for your local officials, because the local officials in these areas, right? I see like the Jersey, the different city mayors, the governor, and all that, like they're really fighting for their constituents because, the government that everybody's giving them the kind of like, we don't know what it is yet. We're working on it. Nothing to be alarmed about. They're not unmanned, blah, 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 blah. They're not UFOs. They really not telling us nothing. They not telling them nothing. And so, in a time like this, like you got your local politicians going to bat for you. And that means, that's why I said you really want to make sure that if you can't get involved in local politics, the most involved you can do is find out who your local politicians and representatives are, as well as, hey man, listen, vote for them. Vote for the right people, get the right people in office, because when things happen, as you can see, you're going to need somebody to be the voice. All right? And I swear to God, I did not plan this segue. I didn't plan this segue. Like I said, having your local politicians, making sure you're a part of that is important. But when things happen, you're going to need somebody to be the voice. Speaking of the voice, that is the nickname that they call rapper Lil Durk, ladies and gentlemen. And, earlier this week, we talked about the fact that Lil Durk, his lawyer, was like, yo, listen, man, all they got is lyrics to a song. If that's all they got, the case is weak. Yo, we just, they denied our bond, but, we ready, because that just shows you that they don't got no case if all they using is the lyrics. All right. So, we kind of saw a little glimmer of light, because at this point, with the way they snatching up rappers, boy, I don't know what's going on. Okay. But then it comes out yesterday that another federal document has been unsealed, and that Lil Durk has been named, not charged, okay, in connection with a different murder for hire as well. Now that ain't good. Trying to get out of one is already a feat. Trying to get out of two, oh shh. All right, let me share my screen with y'all so y'all can see. So Lil Durk brother D Thing got killed in, I want to say, what's this, 24, maybe 20. Vaughn got killed in 20. I think D Thing got killed in 21 or 22. I don't know. Don't make me start hacking it up, okay? But and then these two guys got killed, and they attributed these two guys' death to Durk brother getting killed, according to these documents. All right. So can y'all see the screen? Okay, hold on. Let me do this. So yeah, y'all. So Lil Durk may be facing an additional murder for hire charge. And let me tell you something. I don't know a whole lot, but I do know this right here. Baby, that ain't good. Like I said, it's already hard enough trying to beat one murder for hire charge, okay? And adding another one to the table. I don't know, but here, let's take a look at it together, and y'all tell me what y'all think in the chat, man. Because I don't know, man. I don't like to say, because I've seen crazier things happen in court cases and things of that nature. So I don't never like to say like somebody, oh, they ain't never coming home, or you could count them out or something like that, because I've seen crazier things happen, aka the YSL trial. Right? So look, Lil Durk, first thing pop up, new charges. Y'all. So there's this dude named Trenches News, and I think that's who I want to use. So Trenches News is from Chicago, and he never shows his face. Okay, he wears a what y'all call him? I be hearing young folks call it something now. What is it called? You know what I'm talking about? The ski mask. Y'all call it something else now. I don't know. But anyway, look, y'all. So let's go to Trench's news. And he's from Chicago, and he works with the feds, but he's from the streets, right? All right, Lil Durk linked to another murder for hire. So let's say. Actually, I want to go to the first one because I think the first one also talks about the fact that everything that Lil Durk offered for bond and definitely got denied.
Want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37.
All right, let's see.
Want to support?
This is him right here.
Oh, it's your boy Trench's News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to the channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to all my mods. If you ain't following them, you can follow their at the end of this video. Remember, happy Saturday to everybody. Hope everybody ate safe. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit. We're gonna talk about JoJo.
Wait a minute, this ain't the right video.
Want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37 on Instagram and purchase.
I think I clicked the over button.
You're homeless. Mother Nature could come destroy everything, and now you homeless. So make sure you get back. Cold outside. So if you got any extra coats, scarves, hats, gloves, shoes, food, anything, man, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to them, man. Don't nobody want to be outside in this cold, man.
Right.
Hey, with that being said, we talking about Lil Durk. I know everybody done heard about the second murder for hire now. See? So now we finna get into the new paperwork too that just got unsealed, that just got put up there rather. And you can go and see it once again on pacer.gov yourself. If you don't believe me, you can go and check it out for yourself.
We'll check it out later, guys. We can pull it up and check it out later, all right?
All right, so I need y'all to smash that like button so this video can get around to the mass. We got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, any of that nature.
All right.
Make sure y'all share for me. I will be going live tonight so we could talk about this even more. All right, so Lil Durk got the murder for hire with Quando Rondo, and everybody already know what the lick read with that one. He going up against, he rode on a plane, he tried to flee the country, and he texts OTFDD, don't put it in my name. Other than that, they really ain't say nothing else about Lil Durk. Now, Lil Durk, he tried to get bond. And he asking for bond on this court date, and they unsealed it, what he was willing to give up. Lil Durk said that he will give up basically $3 million in all. He would give up $2 million in house.
So basically what he was saying, he would give up $2 million in homes, right? His Atlanta homes. And then his record label, Universal, said that they would give $1 million. And the judge still said, nah. I mean, honestly, I didn't think he was going to get no bond on a federal murder for hire charge because they already thought he was going to flee. Remember how they picked him up? And then it's like murder for hire. You could have even more freedom to make the calls you need, according to them, allegedly.
Asking them. The feds responded back and said, hold on. This man used that same money that he's trying to give up, the same properties, the same to do the murders, to fund the murders for hires. That's what they saying. And this all in the new unsealed under Lil Durk. So y'all can see it. Y'all can go in there yourself and look at it. Lil Durk just try to offer this money to them. I don't think that Lil Durk gonna beat this. But then we got the feds unleashed a beast. See, they don't never come out with all the evidence. But the lawyer, I think he pissed them off when he had said that the evidence with the lyrics, if they come with lyrics, then it's weak. Now, we haven't seen nobody beat no Fed case with our own eyes. We haven't seen nobody, and we haven't seen no lawyer talk to the feds like that, like they were some state case people. But they did, and the feds had unleashed Preston Powell. Preston Powell is one of the killers of Stephon Mack. Him and another guy, they saying they killed in retaliation for OTFD thing, murder. They had them in custody already. They got tons of evidence, man. They said that somebody from IDOC who was in IDOC in 2022, 23, they made IA Internal Affairs alert that Lil Durk about the murder for hire.
Wow.
They made an alert. That's in the news, in the paperwork that they was alerted. The feds was alerted by Illinois Department of Corrections, and then on top of that, the feds say that Lil Durk was paying for murders. He paid for multiple murders in the paperwork. They ain't just say one murder. They said murders, including Lil Pap. So everybody keep on saying this about FBG Cash thing and everything. Just let it marinate, man. Just let it marinate. And then the thing about it, Lil Durk, he confirmed all of this himself. Like I told y'all, to us, it's cool. We dance around, bop to it. And he say he killed 10 people. Man, to a jury. And trust me, man. Hey, don't let them tell you that it's the jury of your peers, man. It's not, man. Your peers is like if you in the streets, them your peers. You know, them be your peers. Them people up in there ain't your peers, man. They don't find anything funny or find anything that you did as far as murdering people and harming people. Cool. So Lil Durk basically confirming all the songs, man. I ain't got to name the songs. Y'all know all the songs that Lil Durk then talked about these murders, and they coming back. Now, can Lil Durk beat 2 murder for hires that the feds saying? Because they saying that they didn't charge him yet. But remember, superseding indictment, they're going to supersede him. Because if they let out that information that Lil Durk is linked, feds saying that Lil Durk is linked to the information, they're going to supersede these indictments.
Let me tell you something. Have y'all noticed that the feds been real messy? The feds been acting like a bad bitch this year. Let me explain what I mean in case they're watching. The feds have been really messy this year in leaking little breadcrumbs to the media so that the media can have some sort of inkling of what's going on to make their own decision, or to make the person or case bigger, more sensational, or look worse than it is. Like they're doing these things to, not saying manipulate in a bad way, but manipulate to get different results out of them. Am I tripping? Because usually you don't hear nothing about Fed cases. Nothing. Nada. And I'm not just talking about in hip hop. I'm not just talking about none of, I'm talking about period. We hear about state cases all the time. Fed cases, you don't be getting details like that and unsealed. That you don't get paperwork unsealed before the indictment, the superseding indictment, and finding out all this information beforehand. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, the feds is really acting like a bad bitch this year. The feds is being messy. The feds is being messy because they know if they put a little hee-haw, a little TT out in the air, it's going to work in their favor whenever they go to trial so that things stick. It helps create MOs about the people that they're talking about. It helps give a reasonable doubt, I guess, to use the lyrics, because you know how I feel about that. Using the lyrics is a slippery slope. But I just also feel like, you know, you already tainting the public either way by giving them enough information to make a decision without even knowing everything that's going on or everything that happened. And I feel like that is continuing right here in this Lil Durk situation. Now, y'all, he has not been charged yet. However, if he does get another murder for hire charge, it's going to take Jesus, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost to get him up out of that. But like I said, we're going to keep our head on a swivel and keep it locked. What's up, TJ, the conservative hustler? Yo, Trenches is not taking his mask off, yo. You do not play about that mask. And I mean, shoot, living in Chicago, do you blame him? Man, we got to stop killing each other, yo. It ain't nothing cool about it. Even making emotional moves, because, you know, Durk, and I knew when he dropped that album Almost Healed, because that's honestly, and I didn't even listen to the whole album, but that is the most I've ever listened to Lil Durk outside of, you know, the songs we play on the radio. So Of course, my daughter and I, we love that all my life, right? But I just almost healed the picture, the everything. Just, I just felt a energy coming from it, like something was up. Well, apparently there had already been rumblings, okay, and so nobody knows more than themselves about what themselves have been involved in and what could be coming down the pipeline. And so, unfortunately, while it seems like Lil Durk was look, King Von got killed, his brother got killed, and God knows who else. Okay, I know like one of their friends or whatever got killed as well the same night. King Von got killed. And then now you looking at the two murder for hires that the feds are trying to involve Durk with. It's the retaliation murder for King Von and the retaliation murder for his brother D Thing. And so when you think about that and you think about you listen to his album, you listen to the songs, you see the name, the title, you see the moves he was making. Like, I got those. I feel better because I slid for the two people that mean the most to me, right? And now I can heal. And as crazy as that sounds, y'all, it is unfortunately a way of life, not only in Chicago, because earlier in the year, man, we were on here going in trying to get to this Julio Fulio mess with the drill scene in Jacksonville. And it's not just in Chicago and it's not just drill music. But it's drill, it's gang, it's a lot. Y'all, we gotta stop killing each other. Like, it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And so we're gonna keep our eye on this Lil Durk situation. One thing we do know is that he is not getting bond. Not right now. And he definitely ain't getting bond if they do charge him in that other murder for hire. Man, listen, y'all, we got to keep our eyes on what's going on, man, because it's a lot. And what you're really seeing right now is the real connection between the record labels, the artists, the streets, organized crime, drugs, sex, trafficking, and money. Look at all of these things. You're really, really seeing a connection. And what's getting lost in all of it? The music and the business. So we got to keep our eye on it, man, because I'm sure Lil Durk is not happy about not being able to get bond and get the outcome that he wanted in court. But Young Thug was definitely happy to get the outcome he got until he got out. Then he got out and found out everybody else getting off scot-free, getting found not guilty, and he done took this dog on 15 years probation, 10 years banned in Atlanta. He somewhere like for real, dog. Hey, man, Brian Steele, come on, man, fix my probation, man. Get me off probation, man. I want to come back to Atlanta. Now, listen, over here on Radio-Muva Live, we love Judge Paige Whitaker because we feel like she is fair. And what else can you ask for a judge, right? But let's go to this, y'all. So, and I knew it. I was like, okay, all these people getting off, taking plea deals, etc., getting found not guilty. I know Thug is grateful for being out, but do you really think he's gonna just sit out and be like, oh, okay, that's good for them, I'm gonna just take these 15 years probation? Hell no. 15 years is a long time to mess up. Listen. If you can't pay a ticket, sometimes a speeding ticket or something, they put you on probation until you can pay it off. I think it's called like pretrial intervention. And sometimes it take like 3-4 payments. I done did that before. I was nervous as hell. Only because it's the messing up while on probation, being late with your payment or something of that nature, anything to violate any of the quote unquote rules of whatever your probation is that causes the real problems. And then the real problems become bigger than the initial problem that got you to probation. But that's America. That is America. So look at this, y'all. Young Durk. Oh Lord. I done put them together. Young Thug Let's see. Terms and conditions. Let's see if it comes up under that, y'all. Okay, no. Young Thug. Let's see. As for shorter. Okay. As for probation reduction, maybe. Let's try that. All right, so here we go. Here's the amendment to it, y'all. Y'all watch this.
All new at 6, we have some new information. Young Thug will now be able to visit the Atlanta area sooner. Today, a judge amended his probation. So the rapper, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, he pleaded guilty back in October to drug and gun-related charges. Now, as part of his probation, he was ordered to stay away from the Atlanta area for a decade. But within the last hour, 11 Alive received a copy of the judge's new ruling. It says that Young Thug can visit his Atlanta home as long as he doesn't violate his probation in the first 3 years. He'll only be allowed to stay for up to 2 weeks at a time, and he will only be able to visit up to 4 times a year. Also new at 6, a drama of sorts.
All right, so y'all see what they doing. At least it's better than, I guess, what he had. What y'all think? I mean, I feel like what's going to happen is, and he got some good lawyers, okay? And I feel like, don't y'all judge me for drinking out no juice box either. I feel like they're going to let some more time pass, and they're going to ask again. Sorry about that. Okay, rightfully so. Because if he does what he's supposed to do, pays all his fees, whatever those are, does what he's supposed to do, then I don't see no reason why not that he shouldn't continue to ask for that to be reduced. I always felt anyway it was a play just to keep the calm down for him to get out, make it seem like at least he got something. So at least we could say, God dang, he got 15 years probation. So it wouldn't be like he just got off with nothing. All right. So speaking of getting out, have y'all been following this YNW Melly case? I know some of y'all like, who? Exactly. See this little guy right here over to the left with these glasses on. Okay, so he is a rapper from South Florida. He been in jail, for years. For years with no bond. And he's had a mistrial, all kind of crazy stuff that happened. He's accused of him and another friend accused of killing his 2 best friends and artist that I guess was associated with his label. A crazy case. It's a crazy case, I swear. And I done went down every rabbit hole with the YNW Melly case, and I still honestly just can't believe, even while looking at the scientific part of the events, that this man literally just sat right there and just killed his 2 best friends. Or it's something to that. It's something. I don't know. However, the way they have handled this case as well, the way they have dragged it out as well, also, I do not think it is right, because you know how we feel over here. We always err on the side of the victims, but we also feel like people should have the right to be free so that they can be sane and healthy and able to fight their case fairly. Well, rapper YNW Melly has not been able to do that, and his lawyers have been filing motion after motion, especially after the mistrial, doing everything that they can to get him out of jail. And y'all, when I tell y'all they dragging him, I'm talking about they take him off the phone for weeks, put him in solitary confinement for months at a time. His family and friends and lawyers, nobody can't talk to him for extended periods of time. Like, yo, if he wasn't crazy, well, according to his music, before, he is now. So they pushed his trial back, but what's happening now is that, and I kind of agree with his attorneys this time, like, They filed a motion. I think this is probably because the judge is supposed to make a decision, I think this week or next week. But they filed a motion like, yo, they gotta show the prosecutors, the DA, they have to show just cause of why he needs to be held in jail. Why? Why does he have to be subjected to these conditions and he has not been found guilty? Why? Still, because of your mistakes, there was a mistrial. And now he still has to sit in here. So let's see what let's see. If this
well, just weeks after attorneys asked a federal judge to release rapper YNW Melly from jail, they now want lawyers for the Broward Sheriff's Office disqualified from the case. It's the latest in a series of federal court filings while Melly's double murder trial is on hold.
And Marissa Bagg is joining us live from Fort Lauderdale with a story you'll see only here on NBC6. Hi, Marissa.
Hey there, ladies. Yeah, on Monday, Broward Sheriff's Office attorneys need to respond to a federal judge's request to explain how Melly is being treated in the Broward County Jail. But before they can even get to that, Melly's attorneys are trying to get them disqualified from the case altogether.
Rapper YNW Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons, is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder in the 2018 killings of 2 of his friends. He's been in custody at the Broward County Jail going on 6 years. The latest motion filed claims BSO's counsel was involved and aware of violations to Demons' constitutional rights while in jail. The alleged violations: for years, jail staff have prohibited Demons from meeting with attorneys, and he's not allowed visits with family.
We are asking the judge today to disqualify all the attorneys from the Broward Sheriff's Office because we believe they're going to be witnesses in the case, because we believe that they either participated in imposing these restrictions or didn't do anything to stop it, and they should have.
The Broward Sheriff's Office tells NBC6 Demons is on administrative segregation within the jail because placement in general population poses a serious threat to the safety of staff or inmates' life or property.
There's no justification for ever impeding or interfering with somebody meeting with their lawyers to get ready for the case. And there's absolutely no possible justification on this planet for the despicable act of the jail system of not letting him have a phone call.
Demons' first double murder trial ended in July of 2023 in a mistrial. A retrial was delayed when the state...
Side note, how you think you taking care of that grill in there? It looks very expensive. Ooh, but it looked like it got all kind of food stuck up underneath it. Ooh, Jesus. Rotten and stank. Ooh, child. Listen, man, let's keep the murders in the songs, please. Okay, it's all fun and games when you're just singing about it and it's fiction and make believe. But y'all, we gotta stop killing each other, man. Look what it's doing to the community. And I know it ain't just start, but there's no way we can be better and band together better, which I hope we do, especially starting next year. Then if we keep moving like this, like I said, we can't blame anybody when we're doing the mess to our own community. So, man, I'm just gonna keep praying for all these brothers involved, all the victims, all the families. And just really, really pray that the truth prevails and that these young kids coming up, they really learn from the mistakes of these rappers, because everybody want to be a rapper because it all look like it's fun and games until you're facing a death penalty, by the way. YNW Melly, he is facing a death penalty if he's convicted. Yeah. Facing the death penalty. So it's all fun and games and it looked nice. Nice grill. That nice grill will be in a casket. It's not your favorite rapper. Don't aspire to be your favorite rapper. Enjoy the music, okay? But aspire to be what you want to be. Rapping is definitely the most dangerous career path anyone could ever choose, 2024 and beyond. All right, now, to everything there's a climax, to everything there's a season. So hopefully with all the stuff that's coming to a head right now in hip hop and entertainment, in urban hip hop and entertainment, that this will be some sort of climatic event, a clismatic, right? Clismatic event where it can start to trend differently afterwards. And maybe we can just clean up the industry, man. Clean up the industry, clean up the music, and just, man, enjoy life, man. Gotta live, man. What Lil Duval say? Living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. Shoot. All right, so that's enough about that. But I gotta talk about speaking of murder. Jesus Christ. So many murders. This is a little different though. Okay. Let me tell you about this heifer. All right. Now, usually I would be like, oh my God, I feel sorry for her, blah, 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 blah. But I done been following this lady case, and y'all probably have too, Crystal Mangum. Let me tell y'all about this heifer. Now, this heifer, if you don't know, you might know her more as the back in the day. She years ago, she accused some Ivy League Duke lacrosse players of raping her after she danced at a private party for them. And it was just like it was this real big story. So anyway, fast forward, all kind of stuff happened after that, blah 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 blah. She ended up moving in with her boyfriend at that time, and boom, 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 boom. They got into it. She said he was beating her. She ended up stabbing him. He ended up dying. So she went to jail for murder. I think murder or manslaughter. I don't know. She's still in jail. Okay. But fast forward, y'all. Now, this heifer done came out on a podcast this week because she want to get off her confessions. This heifer done came out after all this time, y'all, and said, I just want to say I'm sorry because they ain't really raped me. I was just lying. See what I'm saying? This is why true victims cannot get the justice they deserve. Dummies like her. Let me show y'all this later. Let me. And it's like when you want to start talking trash about her, but then you be like, well, she already in jail, so oh well. It's not funny, but you know what I'm saying. Look at this. Look at this. Look at
They were my brothers, and they trusted me that I wouldn't betray their trust. And
where she get makeup from in jail? Just curious. Okay.
And I testified falsely against them by saying that they raped me when they didn't. And that was wrong.
That's how back then. Yes. Y'all see that? Now she need her ass whooped. But she's already in jail for murder, so I mean, what can we really do? However, that is an exact reason of why actual victims cannot get the justice that they deserve many times, because you got people like her. I am embarrassed. I was born in North Carolina, by the way, which is where Duke is. I'm embarrassed because, girl, don't be representing North Carolina like that. Don't be representing the Carolinas like that. I grew up in South Carolina, born in North Carolina. But either way, Crystal Mangum, no ma'am. I don't understand. Like, I don't get the purpose. And now you probably done ruin these, not probably, you done ruin these boys' lives. I wonder where they are now. Let's see. Y'all think they should forgive her? Where are the 3 Dukes? men accused of rape. Let's see if it's, I don't know if it's on YouTube. We may have to just Google it. Accused lacrosse players. Okay. The woman who falsely accused the lacrosse players of raping her will plead not guilty. Okay. Two lacrosse players falsely accused of rape, allowed to sue. And get what? Yeah, see, y'all, it was a real big thing back then. Look, let's see. Where are the Duke lacrosse players? Look, somebody already thinking of it. Sometimes I think Google be spying on me. Which is fine, Bill Gates. Just cut the CTC, cut the check, baby. Okay. Let me see. By the way, y'all, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. I'm here now. Radio-Muva on YouTube. We also gonna spin off Radio-Muva News, and Radio-Muva News will be strictly just a reposting of everything that you missed in clips. So just make sure you subscribe, y'all. We are building a safe place over here, a crew, a clique, a community. All I need is you. All right. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notifications bell, so you can stay involved and informed. All right. Let's see. So anyway, guys, I know that one of the reporters from I want to say News Nation maybe, that tried to reach out to the guys, the 3 lacrosse players, for comment. They had no comment. I would just be interested to know how it changed their life. What y'all think about her asking for forgiveness now? Should she get it? You know, it's real easy to talk about, you know, you should forgive because God forgave you. I don't know. I had to pray on it because God's still working on me. Like, if that was my son that she did that to, like, I don't care what the reasoning was. Like, that's why karma's so real. Because now look what she in jail for murder. So it's like she paying a punishment, even though it ain't for that. Karma is real. I keep trying to tell y'all. And it has no expiration date. Okay. So be careful what you do. Be careful what you do to people, man. Because it's real out here in the field. All right, y'all. So I don't see anything. If y'all find anything, just let me know in the chat. All I see is about her. Yeah, Chris, a minute she lied. Okay. So yeah, all right. Well, you know, Crystal Magnum. What's her last name? Did I say Magnum? What I call her? What's her name? Yo, my bad. Don't judge me. Crystal, not Magnum. What is it? Mangum. I'm sorry. It ain't funny, but it is funny when I say a name like that fast. When you say it real fast, I mean, you look, even when you look at it, y'all look like Magnum. Come on now. Who gonna say Mangum? It look like Magnum. Okay, well, dun-dun-dun. Well, I hope she has been getting the help she needs, and she definitely put God in the group chat when she was doing her confession and apology on the podcast and stuff that was airing today all over the news. And so, I mean, I hope she sincerely really means that, because if she don't, you already know it's a special place for people like her. Speaking of, I've been meaning to talk about this for 2 days because this is really bothering me, because before we even found this girl, I knew she wasn't dead. I knew she wasn't kidnapped. I knew something was going on. Y'all heard about this girl from Hawaii that she was supposed to be going to New York or something like that. Her ex had tickets that they had bought already on the plane or whatever. They flew to LA for a layover or something. And then she missed her layover flight, started sending cryptic texts, went missing, and then like it was this whole big missing thing. Her mom and her sister came to LA looking for her mom, sister, and dad. And like after a week or something like that, y'all, like they started putting things together. Like, we just do not see anything saying that she is harmed. You know, it really, like, they kept finding like footage of her. Like, she was going to events. She went to a LeBron James event, a Nike event. You know, she was just hanging out in LA, what it looked like to me. And so finally, you could see the pendulum of the story starting to shift so that the public wouldn't be you know, not necessarily sad for the family, but so the public would kind of be more informed about what was going on, like because the family wasn't happy with the police communication and stuff, as always. You know, it's never fast enough for a victim's family. And so, but anyway, y'all, here's the sad part. Excuse me. Here's the really sad part. Her dad, okay, while he was in LA looking for her, right, he was just really sad. Like, you could just tell he was really, really sad. Y'all, he committed suicide. Or, I'm sorry, YouTube, he unalived himself. And do you know, even with that helper still didn't call home? Because just think about the double tragedy. Just think about the enormity of that tragedy. Think about it. For the mom, for the sister, for the family, friends. I just knew something didn't sound right. Okay. And so then things started to come out after the dad, you know, unalived himself. Then all of a sudden, we find out, well, she's a part of some murder. I'm sorry, not murder, Lord Jesus. She's a part of some marriage green card scheme. We've heard of that before. And apparently, whatever she doing, she want to do on her own. She want to disappear from everybody. She don't want to be around her family. Whatever it is she doing. Which is cool, but like, you do know that like your daddy unalived himself because he was so heartbroken because he couldn't help find you, or maybe he felt like it was his fault. Like I said, y'all, we got questions because I feel like it was more going on with this situation. And I just feel like they handled her situation with kid gloves. And it was really giving me Carly Russell vibes the whole time. All I'm saying is, why she ain't get that same Carly Russell energy? Because even though she did not cause her father directly to unalive himself, she also did not, I mean, she falsely led them to believe something, like her being unalived or whatever, or trafficked. And for whatever reason, he unalived himself. And then now she is back. And y'all, guess what? She still don't want to be around her mama now. She back in Hawaii. Check this out. I just feel like we need to give her a little Carly Russell treatment, because I think she missed that. I know the circumstances are different and the story is different, but y'all, somebody real life is unalived from this situation. And I feel like she should be held culpable in some way. I do. Let's see. Missing Hawaii woman back in Hawaii. Let's see. Oh Lord, I know I spelled it wrong. Okay. All right, so let's see. News about, okay, let's see this. Let's see right here.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Annabelle Sedano. We start with that bombshell discovery that a woman from Hawaii, missing for a month, has been found safe. NBC4's Jonathan Gonzalez joins us live with the latest on this breaking update. Jonathan.
Yeah, she needs some of that Carly Russell.
And Annabelle, we know a lot of people have been following this case. 30-year-old Hannah Kobayashi, according to her family, is now back in contact with her family. That is the big development today. We understand that Kobayashi is still currently in Mexico, specifically in Tijuana. The family did release a statement. We have it here for you, saying, "We are incredibly relieved and grateful that Hannah has been found safe. This past month has been an unimaginable ordeal for our family. And we kindly ask for privacy as we take the time to heal and process everything that we have been through. We want to express our heartfelt thanks to everyone who supported us during this difficult time. Your kindness and concern have meant the world to us." Kobayashi was reported missing after she flew into LAX last month from Maui, where she lives. She was on a flight with her ex-boyfriend, but they were sitting apart. They were supposed to continue to New York City, but only her ex-boyfriend made the connecting flight. Kobayashi never did. Instead, she was later spotted at places like the Grove, all while sending cryptic text messages to family members, messages they said were out of character for her. That is when her family arrived here in Southern California looking for any trace of Hannah, fearing that she was in danger, but she was not found. Now, during the search, a tragedy. November 24th, her father, Ryan Kobayashi, died by suicide after police say he jumped from a parking lot near LAX. And then a big development at the beginning of December. NBC4 was the first to report that Hannah Kobayashi was spotted crossing the border into Mexico. And as a result, the LAPD reclassified the case as a voluntary missing persons case because they said she did not appear to be in any danger. As we come out live again, that big development today that Hannah Kobayashi, the 30-year-old, now back in contact with her family after going missing for about a month, and still so many questions left to answer, including why did she go missing in the first place, and was there anyone involved? We are in contact with her family. We did reach out, but they have not reached back out to us. Again, they are requesting privacy at this time.
Y'all, at the very least, she well, at the very least, listen, sometimes I want to disappear from my family too. I have had thoughts about going to another country that's a blue zone. You know what a blue zone is? We'll do a show about that one day. That's where people live happier, healthier, longer lives, less stress, etc. We'll do a show about that. But you know, sometimes, man, listen, sometimes I be wanting to disappear from my family too. I mean, that's just real talk. They get on my nerves, or for whatever reason, we don't feel out, blah, blah, blah. You know how family is. Hell, even your kids get on your nerves so bad sometimes you wish you could, I dream of Genie, disappear, right? But like I said, we got questions, but I feel like she deserves some sort of culpability, because if Carly Russell had to she went to jail for like what, a day or something like that, or I forgot, but she had to pay the restitution and she's on probation. And I feel like even though she did not directly kill her father, she technically was the cause. Okay. And they expended a lot of resources. They were searching for her. I mean, look, all the way up to Mexico, which I know is not apparently that far from where she was in LA. But y'all, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. What y'all think, chat? I feel like she deserves to at least pay the restitution. And even if she doesn't get time, be charged with something related to involuntary something. I mean, that's pending that we don't find out any other information that means her family caused her to go missing in any type of way. I'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, at the very least, I feel like she need her A double beat. Speaking of getting A double beat, this is gonna be our last story for right now, y'all. I tell you who might be getting a beat. Remy Ma said it ain't gonna be her. Y'all, I am so sad by now. If you have not heard about the whole Remy Ma and Papoose beef, baby. Remy Ma, Papoose, and Papoose' new girlfriend, a boxer who got a movie coming out, Clarissa Shields. Child, let's get into tea. Tea. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot, y'all. And in the midst of it, everybody putting everybody's business out there. Shout out to the Breakfast Club, man.
Had nothing to worry about because he held everything down from her son to the home and everything. When she came home, everything was cool. After that, things got a little rocky. Last year, rumors started to spread that Remy was dealing with a battle rapper named Easy the Block Captain.
By the way, if you know anything about Remy Ma and Papoose, or anything about that rumor that had already been circulating about the battle rapper dude that she had been quote unquote dealing with. Now, shout out to Tasha K, because Tasha K definitely a while ago was confirming it. And you know how I feel. Where there's a little smoke, there's always a little. But anyway, but buddy, everybody got a type. You know what's weird? The dude that Remy messing with allegedly is like a Papoose, but he like the great value version. You know what I'm saying? And then the chick that Papoose is dealing with, Clarissa Shields, the boxer, we'll look at her in a minute. She looked like Remy Ma. She like a Remy Ma. Basically, they both got a type. And Papoose clearly likes women that look like they can fight. Period. Or women that like to fight. Let's see.
And at one of the events, because she has this battle rap league, Chrome 23, and she hosts these rap.
All right, so I'm gonna get y'all through it a little bit. So let me just get you up to speed. So apparently it was an inside thing in the battle rap community, because the battle rap community is underground. It's a tight community. I love battle rap, by the way. Shout out to all the battle rappers. I watch a lot of their YouTube videos. I just, it's just authentic art form of the rhymes. I love, just watching battle rappers. But y'all. So apparently Papoose knocked Buddy out at a rap battle. And apparently somebody said something about it in they raps at the rap battle. And apparently this been going on for a minute. The whole time we've been thinking that, they black love. So look, this is her, y'all. See Papoose right here with a green hat. So this is the boxer. And she's like 29. And Remy's a little bit older than me. So Remy's in her early 40s. And now they all being messy. Y'all, they all being messy, y'all. They all being so messy. And I hate that. So, because it's like you look at Remy Ma as one way. And I mean, I know we have to drop these the way we look at all of our favorite artists and celebrities, etc. We all look at them the way we like their music or we like their art form, etc. But yo, so this girl, apparently she did like this freestyle diss last year, right? Well, maybe this year, because she was just engaged January of this year. Let me see if this is it. Child. See, look at that. Look at that. And now she want to fight Remy Ma. She challenged her to a boxing fight in February, y'all. Called out the date and everything. Now, Clarissa Shields has a movie coming out about her life on Christmas Day, starring Ryan Destiny. Wow. So at first I thought it was promotion for it, but then when she said, "Come get your crash out."
Okay.
Look at her freestyle, y'all. Look at her freestyle. This is the boxer.
Ooh.
Her man wanna take me to dinner. I call her, what's her name? I don't even remember.
Who?
I know you nervous, baby. But now you with a boss bitch. She's the worker, baby.
Brokey.
And I deserve it, baby. Cause ain't nobody give me shit. I had to earn it, baby.
Yes.
She don't like me cause I spend money. Now I'm in the real estate. I've been crib hunting.
Flip.
Running out and they been running. Hoes saying they to go, but never did nothing.
Nothing.
In the whip stunting. Skirt. In the Billy Spurs like I'm Tim Duncan. Always been a head buster, yeah, bust head.
I mean, she's
red bottom, yes, I love red.
Hey.
I'm so paid. I refuse to be broke when I reach your age. I don't turn down no
she look a lot older than 29.
for your
She
ass.
for a living, so you know.
I need some
Shout out to American Woman.
Where y'all at?
I really like to hate a bitch.
So let me show y'all the dude
Yeah,
that Remy's supposed to be dealing with. Okay, she kind of remind me of Serena Williams. Yeah, she look a little bit like Serena. Either way, Papoose got a type. Okay, her and Remy don't look alike per se, but like I said, he got a type. He like women that like to fight. All right, so let's look at this. I forgot the dude name. Battle rapper. Hold on, battle rapper. boyfriend. Let's see that shit. But look at Buddy, y'all. Look at Buddy. Hold on, where he at? Where he at? And Buddy been messy. Buddy been messy. Buddy been like being messy. This him right here, y'all. Look at this guy. Easy to block captain or something like that.
What happens when a nigga hell feel like being humble? And you wanna shoot a nigga cause he don't deserve no rumble. Tell the story of my pain so I can profit off my hustle. Dope bag and said COVID, we made money off that bubble. Yo, I had to tighten up and cut them niggas off, I had to. It was too many handouts, the return, it wasn't natural. Don't let these niggas trap you and act like that I won't smack you.
I don't know how old he is, but
it's a tool. Don't let them gas you. Shorty wearing lingerie.
He too damn old to still be walking around in the middle of the day with a goddamn do-rag on. I tell you that. But I can see why he keep a do-rag on, because they showed a picture with him with his head off, but I hate it because you could just tell this dude is a clout chaser. Like, oh my God. And I hate it because it make Remy look crazy, and clearly her and Pap still love each other because they are so publicly going back and forth with each other, y'all. And I hate it because I feel like we looked at Remy a certain way and we looked at Papoose a certain way for holding her down. But y'all, it's getting messy. And it's getting messy. And it was apparently, let me see, it was at like it was some battle rap event, right? And then somebody like outed it in the battle rap event. Exactly, American Woman. Anybody that ends up, and that's why I'm mad, because Buddy, and I don't know a lot about Papoose, but I do know that from what we see, he held her down. But also, you got Remy now saying that, telling the new girl, honey, please, I am the bag. I'm the one that make the money. He ain't the one. He is a taker, not a giver. So I don't know. Maybe we've been looking at Papoose all wrong. I don't know, but I feel like Remy is vulnerable. And where does Buddy come from? I don't like him for her. We got to pray, y'all. What we got to do is, when I get Santa to drop off Sierra prayer for me this Christmas, we gonna give it to Remy too. Cause we don't want no easy to block captain. Some dude on here rapping about this whole situation and them dealing. What kind of man are you, sir? A man who is looking for clout, who is looking to rap, a man who wants to rap, a man who wears a do-rag in the middle of the day. What you want, sir? A record deal? What you want, sir? You want to go viral? Congratulations. And now what? Child, I don't like it. Look, let's see. Let me just make sure we ain't missing nothing real quick before we take a break with the stream. Yeah, I definitely believe that Remy is the moneymaker. Definitely. I always felt like that. Let me see. So look, y'all. Let's just go to the shade room real quick, right? Just make sure, we ain't missed no tea real quick while we was over here talking about all the big cases. Yeah, I mean, he probably is a plaything for her, especially since the Clarissa chick came out and said, well, we don't know. It's all alleged. She said that Remy got 2 boyfriends. I don't know, right? But I don't know. Even if that's a plaything, like, yo, if it's a plaything, I just don't want her looking crazy out here because it's Remy. I feel like I wish a plaything would have been like a NFL player, NBA player, or a big time lawyer or something like a doctor, like something to stunt one time. You know what I'm saying? It's all rapping now. This is like the great value version of the dude she already got. All right, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. You see, we're not even getting into this today. Okay. Y'all see anything by Remy Ma and Papoose? I want to make sure we ain't missing nothing, y'all. Hold on. Yes, y'all, this was the last thing. Look. Now, look who being messy. Look who being messy, y'all. This is the boxer. So this the chick that Papoose dealing with. So she being messy outside in these New York streets. Call me. Y'all know who she talking to. Either way, she being messy because either she's talking to Papoose, being messy, or she's talking to Remy, being messy. It's a mess, y'all. We gonna follow this. And not because I like tea, because I do not celebrate the demise of anyone's relationship. However, a good story is a good story. And for educational and entertainment purposes, we will be following this Papoose, Clarissa, and Remy situation. Okay. All right, y'all. We gonna say Sierra prayer for Remy too. I just don't like. I'm gonna just end with this. I see Papoose differently because we looked at him like a dude that held a woman down. When usually when we hear about, like when you look at Married After what is it, Life After Lockup or whatever. I mean, you have some dudes, but usually it's the woman, right, holding the dude down. And I think we looked at Papoose and we gave him a pass for everything because of that. Like we didn't ask nothing, we didn't nothing. We just accepted him and gave him a pass because of what we thought he did. And I felt like when he did that, I felt like he loved her so much that he protected her. And I felt like that's how it was. And I think we all did. And now the things that he is saying about her, threatening to expose her nude pictures, etc., I feel like maybe we were wrong about Papoose all along. Because now I do know that things can get messy. I'm separated myself. Hallelujah. But things can get messy during a breakup, right? I get it. But you see, if you ever love someone for real, like emotionally mature enough to love someone for real, I'm talking about like 1 Corinthians love for real, then no matter what, you're going to protect them, especially if they are the mother of your child, and especially if you have a daughter, they have a 6-year-old little girl. Y'all. So we're going to pray for them. And we gonna stick around to see what's really tea, because he called her a narcissist, and you know how we feel about narcissists over here at Radio-Muva Live. All right, but we're gonna see, y'all, because right now everything that they're throwing at each other is alleged, and when you mad and you hurt and you still love somebody, you're gonna go for the jugular. I just wish they would take us out of the chat for Remy's purposes. But one thing about it, Remy, you're going to be all right. Everybody's going to be all right. Well, Clarissa Shields said, everybody ain't going to be all right. But Remy Ma actually told her today, relax. Your husband ain't, your boyfriend ain't knocked nobody out. Because, Papoose said he knocked the dude out, right? And then Remy told her, and you ain't knocking nobody out either. Relax. She better ask about Remy. I know she's kind of young, but she better ask about her. Google her, boo. Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all, man. Listen, I will be back later on. I know we still got more stuff to talk about. I am still absolutely disgusted at the way that people are glorifying this CEO shooter, this healthcare CEO shooter online. I'm disgusted. I am, of course, we got our eye out for the movement, any movement in the Jay-Z situation. 3 new Diddy lawsuits. I mean, from 3 men, from a different lawyer this time. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. And we also were supposed to talk about the best parts of the Jamie Foxx special. Did y'all watch it yet? All right, I promise I'm gonna watch it this weekend. We're gonna talk about it. And I'm glad you found me too, American Woman. Listen, Please subscribe to the channel, y'all. If you like hanging out here with me, we're just getting started. And like I said, I have one goal: to build a crew and community that's a safe space where we can edutain, infotain, and learn and grow and have fun together. That's what we do here. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go get the kid from school, do a little Christmas shopping, because y'all know I ain't finished Christmas shopping. At this point, I told you, the closer we get to Christmas, the closer I get to gift cards. Don't judge me. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been so tired and recovering from ice skating last weekend that we been doing the Christmas tree decorating in phases, which is why y'all saw it before, but y'all ain't see it after yet. Oh, American Woman, you have to go back and watch the videos we did yesterday and the day before about what I feel about Jay-Z being implicated. I think it's one in the short because it's complicated. Indeed. But we're going to talk about it some more, y'all. And we'll touch back on that next time I come on the stream. I love y'all. Subscribe. And if there's anything that I missed that y'all want to talk about, please leave it in the chat or DM me, etc. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, everybody on Rumble, Facebook. What am I missing? Instagram. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. We ain't on X no more. But we are going to Blue Sky, but we ain't there yet. Did I miss something? All right, YouTube. I love y'all. Mwah. I'll see y'all later, man.